Well, hey, everybody, welcome back to the Daily Six. Just like we were in Ezekiel 36 and Galatians 5 yesterday, can you jump in there again with us? Ezekiel 36 and Galatians 5. Come on with me. And so, as we read yesterday, the Apostle Paul tells us, verse 25 of Galatians 5, that since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. We live by the Spirit. In Ezekiel 36, he told us, I will give you a new heart. I will put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone. I will give you a heart of flesh. I will put my spirit in you. I will move you to follow my decrees. So God, the Holy Spirit's going to be in us to move us. So in Galatians 5, he tells us, keep in step with him.
In my experience, Chris, the first thing I did was to make a decision of faith.
Yeah.
I never felt God.
Yeah.
Like I experience now.
Yeah.
I never seemed connected to the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
But I made a decision to believe. And I'm wondering if people are struggling so much that haven't felt the Holy Spirit. They can't put their finger on that and say, that's not me, that's coming from somewhere else. But they're making this decision.
Yeah.
And they're waiting for something.
Yeah. And I see it like it's a partnership, right? There's this, it's an awareness of his presence we've talked about, that I know you're with me. So Holy Spirit, will you carry me in this? And let's do this together.
Just asking that question, Chris. Now, I don't imagine you're always going to hear an answer.
Sure.
But just asking that question, what is that posture you're putting yourself into do for you?
For me, it's a posture of humility that while I'm tackling whatever it is I'm tackling, be it something at work or something at home or something in my finances or even a health issue, as I'm trying to tackle that thing, I'm not as anxious and gripping of it. I'm going to be more humble to say, on my own, I can't do this. I mean, I could power through on my own, but the outcomes won't be as peaceful. They won't be as filled with joy. They'll be more, if I'm powering through something, I'm going to be filled with stress. So when I say, God, I know you're with me. You've promised to put your Holy Spirit in me to move me. So I want to keep in step with you. That's a humility that says, God, please, let's do this together. And in that concept, if we're going to do it together, I'm acknowledging you're the stronger party in this.
So as you're walking through these events of your life and you're staying focused and asking for help, asking for guidance, what are you really asking for?
Asking for his wisdom and his leadership, that intuitive sense of movement. There's a verse I believe it's in Isaiah where God says, you'll hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in and turn right, turn left. And again, it's not an audible hearing, but it's an internal, because he's placed his Holy Spirit in my heart. It's an internal awareness that he's leading me to this turn, that turn, so forth. And I saw this when I was working in the corporate world many, many times, tackling a very natural challenge. We were putting on big aviation events around the country. And so, I would pray about stuff that's just very natural, an event problem or, trying to solve this solution or this contract's going wonky or whatever. And if I would just stop and instead of powering through it, which I was good at my job. I know how to power through things. But instead of doing that, humbling myself and saying, Holy Spirit, lead me. And inevitably, here's what would happen. Galatians 5 tells us that the fruit of God's Holy Spirit will be love and joy and peace and patience and kindness and gentleness. So what begins to happen when sometimes it would be a 30-second pause. Holy Spirit, help me. And attentively looking for his movement in my spirit. Instantly, there's an awareness. I can choose gentleness right now. And instead of swinging hard with my staff, which I did all the time, I'm a pretty, Sometimes I push too hard, right? Instead of, okay, let me respond gently.
Right.
Let me respond with patience. Let me slow down. I don't have to solve this right now. The panic would settle because the Holy Spirit's never panicking. He's patient. He's gentle. He's kind. He's got joy, and that's his fruit. When I pay attention to the Holy Spirit moving in me, I can instantly go, okay, I can breathe.
That's got to take a lot of trust.
It does. It does.
If I've seen you sharing the word and preaching, and sometimes I see your eyes a little glassy, and I know the Spirit is working through you.
Yeah.
I know it.
It's like an invasion of the body snatcher, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. But my mind is still engaged. I'm still looking at my notes.
Absolutely.
It's still me. I got to open my mouth, but the Holy Spirit is moving through me in this. All right. So can you do something this Friday afternoon as you lean into your weekend? Can you give God 6 more minutes and ask the Holy Spirit to show you what it means to keep in step with him? To give you a practical example, maybe in your workplace or in your family. Ask him to show, God, how can I take what I have to do and the things I must be about and be doing, and that I can lean in and hear and listen and perceive your Holy Spirit? Can you make that your prayer point? God, help me perceive so I can keep in step with you. Thanks for hanging with us this week. Coming back on Monday, we're going to have a lot more of the Daily 6. So give God 6 more minutes now. We'll see you on Monday.